Okay, we're looking at XAT 2026 paper pattern. What is the expected paper pattern? We'll look at it. I mean, more or less, we assume that it will be part and it's similar to XAT 25 because that's what is mentioned in the website. I'll come to it with details. So we've been training students for more than 23 years for CAT and other exams like XAT, etc. So fairly comfortable with the exam. Now, if you go on the website of XAT, now on the top they've given a link called XAT 2026 overview. When you click on that, you get this particular section, which is for XAT 2025. So, which also basically means that the XAT 2026 is expected to be similar to XAT 2025. I repeat again, when you go to the website and you click on top the XAT 2026 overview, you get this document. This is the official document which they release in for XAT 2025. Expected to be same. So we right now assume that it's going to be same as far as possible. So this gives a more detailed understanding of how the paper is going to be. So there's going to be 170 minutes of part 1 of the paper and 20 minutes for GK part. That's part 2 of the paper. Now very clearly mentioned that GK will not be only utilized for XLR Jamshedpur in a final selection process. It will not be used for shortlisting students. It's only for the final selection is where GK is being used. Now if you look at a breakup, 26 questions of VLR. They say LR, but it's purely VA basically. From that, the main questions are basically critical reasoning, which you can study from GMAT material, and reading comprehension. These are the main 2 areas that they ask. Apart from that, you have questions on vocabulary, grammar, parajumbles, clauses, but there are hardly 1 or 2 questions of each. Okay, the major part is critical reasoning and reading comprehension as far as that is concerned. So focus on those. DM, they very clearly mentioned personal and professional lives. I mean, you're looking at both problem solving skills. So they will give issues with regards to personal life and professional life. The best way to solve DM is go to the past SAT papers, critical reasoning and DM section and try to solve those. It helps as such. There have been cases where a very old DM question, 10 years back a DM question has been repeated with different questions, etc. So you need to be careful. You can't just assume directly. But yes, going to past papers helps to some extent. Con, they very clearly mentioned 10 standard mathematics. Okay, and they're focusing on application based process. Also DI, they said, which is interpretation, summarization of analysis. So basically we're focusing on 10 standard syllabus, nothing beyond that. So don't expect tougher questions on beyond 10 standard, purely 10 standard syllabus is what is expected. GK also they very clearly mentioned 12 questions will be on current affairs and 8 questions on static GK. Static GK is too vast to prepare, so you can, but anyway, don't focus so much on GK right now. As long as reading newspaper regularly, it should suffice as far as preparation for preparation is concerned as well. I hope this helps. This will give you a fair idea of the paper. If you're preparing for CAT, my suggestion is focus on CAT and prepare for CAT right now. Think of that after the CAT, you have enough time because most of the VA and the con section will be taken care of. If you're reading newspaper, your GK also is sort of taken care of. Only DM is what you need to prepare later on. Right? If you don't, then you need to make a plan. I made videos for people who are preparing that along with the CAT and people preparing that not with the CAT. When I'm not preparing for CAT but writing that. So look at those videos for preparation. That will help you with regards to planning your prep. Thank you.